when men thought that intercourse, just the intercourse part of it, should last 20 minutes or more. For women, the ideal length was 5 to 7 minutes.
5 to 7 minutes.
Here's the second play of the faux play. Now, women, they say they want a man that's able to go hours and hours, but popular contrary belief, I think we had this conversation. Y'all don't want that hours and hours. So us men that are confused, we trying to figure out is marathon sessions necessary?
I feel like it just kind of depends. Like if you in that moment and that's what y'all own, then yeah, but not all the time, no.
Hmm.
Not all the
Yeah,
time though.
right. Not all the time because marathons, they don't have marathons every single day. Marathons is like a once in a year type of thing. It's for an occasion. Like, and so I don't mind a marathon, every now and then. We could have 5 marathons a month. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
But every day, like, come on, man, get it together. What's going on?
She said 5 a month. Some dudes be lucky if they can get it 5 times a month. She said 5 a month. But okay. So with that said, since you don't want the marathon, what y'all want, the 5K, the 3K? But before you get that answer, let's see what the experts say.
I want it to last that long. We polled our audience on ideal length, and men thought that intercourse, just the intercourse part of it, should last 20 minutes or more. For women, the ideal length was 5 to 7 minutes.
5 to 7 minutes.
That's all we want. 5 to 7 minutes, which is, it should be good news. Can't either. Like, he could not comprehend that that's where my brain is trained to go. Is he seeing my belly flab in this position? So men can really help women out by complimenting us, by telling us how sexy you think our bodies are, by reassuring us, like, the things that you think you see in your body, I am not seeing those things. And this is especially true for, women who've given birth and they feel like, I don't look the same. If you've been together a long time, like, oh, he probably wishes my body looked like it did when we were in our 20s and we met, and now I'm in my 40s and things are starting to droop and sag and all that. Like, it's really hard for us.
What about duration?
Duration.
How long should it go?
Oh, that's a great question. This is another, it's a really common misunderstanding between couples, and it's a conversation most couples have never had. Most men think the longer the better.
All right, ladies, drop the truth on this. Going to
15
give us the
minutes
truth.
or less.
15 minutes or less?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless we having like one of those nights, but nah, 15 minutes or less of intercourse. Yeah, it don't take all that, especially if I done came already. You better get to wrapping it up quick. Cause unless it's one of those nights, but yeah, 15 minutes at max.
Hold on, because I had me one of them nights recently, and I done had the experience. I ain't never.
Ooh, yeah.
Do tell. No, you don't have to give us
I'm talking about, bro. Why I couldn't feel my legs? I'm like, I can't even get up
Ooh.
off this bed. No, nothing.
You had one of those.
Off
What
my
did we
legs.
talked about it the last time?
Not like that.
The soul snatching or what? I don't remember what
I'm
it was
talking.
called.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We did talk about that, but I ain't never experienced that.
Oh, yes.
I
New
was
one.
like, you gotta move. Like, I can't move my legs. I can't do shit.
Hey, so do you think that had to do? Did you think that had to do? Did you think that have to do or has to do with the emotional connection? Because I remember before I heard you say it's more intense that way because of the emotional connection, and then the body would kind of like release itself in that fashion. Because being that you never had that experience before, ever, something had to happen right there. What happened?
Yeah, for sure. Cause for me, I told you, like, I really gotta, in order for me to get off, like, I gotta have some type of connection with you for sure. But that was like a extra level. Yeah,
So,
but
you know,
definitely.
so it looked like ladies, it looked like bros, they only need the 3K, not the 5K. So, uh, yeah, so, but the foreplay is important though. So they only need
Yeah.
15 minutes of actual intercourse and probably like 30, 45 minutes of foreplay. That's why dudes be skipping that, but that's for another conversation for another day because they just want to get to it.
Yeah, but that's why your girl ain't getting off because you ain't got her
That's
ready.
true. That's true. So
All
so
this spit starting.
how long was your total session the other night? The leg shaking, the earthquaking
That was a
session.
long.
How long was the total thing you would say? How long it took?
Um, it was probably like a couple hours for real, like good couple
Yeah,
hours.
yeah. See,